Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to it, hit that like, subscribe, and that bell for notifications. Today, I'm going to show you how I built a hall kind of closet coat hanger, or coat rack should I say, and give you guys the full rundown on it. I know I usually don't show them as I'm building them. Once in a while I do. But for most of these, this one is 6 feet tall, actually maybe a hair taller than 6 foot. And a little over 4 feet wide. These hooks, you can buy them from any like Home Depot, Lowe's. You can buy them from any hardware store. This is pine up here. These boards, these are pine also. The bottom section here, the seating, that is actually cedar. So, and the structure of it is actually 2x4s. I'll show you the back of it really quick. Let's slide it out here. And as you can see, a lot of reinforcements there. I did use my Kreg jig to make my my holes and put the screws in, so this way it looks nice and clean. And structurally it stays together a lot stronger. This is just regular paneling. It was a 4x8 sheet. I had them cut 2 feet off of it, so you can buy it in white or you can buy it in just the plain wood. This was $10 for a 4x8 sheet, so I really can't complain with that. The 2x4s, I don't think I went through many of them. I maybe altogether maybe 10 of them at like $238 each. So let me put this back and show you the front. I made a little lip up here this way if you wanted to put some gloves up there or hats, a little bit extra space up there. And then I put the 3 hooks that hold 2 each, so this way you can have 6 coats on there or whatever you want. The seating of it, I made it a little wider. Actually, I'll let you know how wide that is in a second. So, give me 1 second here. As you can see, it's roughly 20 inches and tall, about 22 inches tall. So it's a good height. I really can't complain with that. Now, a lot of people use the wooden ones. I didn't want to do that. I found these ones that are plastic. They're a little bit more durable. The wood ones, you got to paint them or you got to stain them. If you're putting shoes or boots or anything in the wooden ones, they're going to get stained up, and eventually they're going to get wet. They're going to smell bad. These ones are plastic. I found these locally at, where the heck did I find these? I mean, Home Depot, something like that, one of those places. And they were roughly about $5 each. And I put 3 of them in there, so $15 for that. The backboard, that was $10. That's $25. Those little hooks, I had those. I'm sure they're probably $3 a piece, maybe 4. So that's $12 right there. So with the 2x4, that went through roughly about 10 of those at about $238 a piece. The cedar with the tax with these, they're not real expensive, which is nice. They're with the tax, they're roughly about $1.80 each. I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I went through roughly about 12 of them. So which isn't really that bad. So if you do the math, it's well under $100 to build this. Even though I didn't stain it. And when other thing too is when I did the back of it first, it still had the board going all the way up. As you can see, I got my reinforcement all in there. These are actually 2x4s, and I cut them down at the center so that way the baskets could fit, and then it looks really sharp in there. It looks really nice. I mean, these plastic things are fantastic because you can wash them out. So, and even if they break, they're cheap. They're $5 a piece. Those other wooden ones, I have one of those. I use it just for storage and on top of a shelf for right now. And even that thing was probably about anywhere between 10 to 15 bucks. So for half the cost for something that's just as big, a lot more durable, you can wash them out if you want to, you know, so this way they don't get funky or dirty. The wooden ones, like I said, if they're, you know, they get full of dirt and mud and whatever and snow and, you know, whatever kids or people may throw on them, you can't really wash them out. These you can. So I'm really happy with this, you know, well under $100 to build it. I took my time with it. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could, you know, probably do it in a solid day. So what I will do also is really quick, so you guys can get a quick idea here. I know I probably just made you dizzy with that. Give you an idea of how big these boards are. Going across 42 inches. These are probably not much. They're not, they're about 3.5. About, no, less than that. About 3.5. The pine board up there, that was my regular standard pine board. That was $10. So I forgot to add that in there. I bought that from over at Home Depot. I just took it and cut off about 4 inches of it because it was 4 feet long. So it worked out quite well. I was at one point thinking about lowering this and bringing it down some and then making a cabinet through here, because some people like to put extra cabinet space in there, you know, for storage, just like shelving. But I was thinking about doing doors, but I didn't wind up doing that. So I'm still happy with the way it came out. Like I said, it was well under $100. Yeah, you can't beat that. Even if you stain it, you know, you're going to spend maybe $9 in stain, maybe an extra $10 in clear, an extra $20. You know, you can buy paintbrushes, you know, really cheap out of like the dollar store or something, because they're going to be just disposable anyway. Not many people keep them anymore. They just throw them out. So this is, you know, my hallway coat rack, I guess you can say. So like I said, if you're new to my channel, please hit that like, that subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And I'll see you guys on my next build.